Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the Friends Podcast, man. Thank you for joining us again here today, man.
Absolutely.
If it's your first time, man, thank you for coming through, man. We definitely appreciate you guys for coming through and just listening to what we got to say today, man. So let me introduce myself. My name is Matt. I'm here with my co-host.
My name is Rod. As always, I like to say, welcome to the Friends Podcast. Make sure you subscribe. We're everywhere, bro. So that's the Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadios, YouTube. Check us out.
Please do, man. We everywhere, like you said, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. How was everybody week so far? Oh, actually, no. I'm tripping, man. We got a guest in here today, a special guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, it's your boy Skizzy Black. You already know, tuning in again on the Friends Podcast. What's going on?
He turned into a regular, low key.
No cap. It's like what, the third, fourth interview?
Yeah.
Or conversation?
So
Yes, Sirski. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So how's everybody week? We'll go ahead and start with you, right?
my week is going fantastic, man. There's so many blessings that like you just don't think it's gonna come your way. But when it do come your way, I can't even deny that it was meant for me. So that's all I gotta say.
Okay.
How's your week going?
Shit, can't complain. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. Just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling, editing, shit like that. Podcast shit, we working on something big as well, so kind of getting shit together for that. But how about you, Skeezy? What's going on with you?
Shit, for real. I just been cooling, you know what I'm saying? Making a couple moves, putting some shit into place, you know what I'm saying? Handling some shit on some personal shit. Trying to get ready for these drops and shit, get everything into place for these videos.
Okay, that's what's up. We definitely gonna be on the lookout for that shit. We gonna put all the Skeezy shit in the bottom, so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, go check his shit out and all that shit. But
Definitely tap in.
please do,
That shit
man.
ain't Google.
Yeah, Google that shit, like SoundCloud that shit, goddamn.
YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever, Apple Music, whatever.
You feel me? So, yeah, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and intro that first topic, right?
So this first topic here, we're just talking about some like things that I heard throughout the week. And I thought it was a pretty interesting topic that I feel like most people would shy away from because like how big of a household name they are. And this is the Kardashians.
Mm.
So it's the Kardashian Roblox scandal that continues to be messy. Pretty much Kim Kardashian, y'all know what she's famous for. She's famous for her sex tape.
So
Her son came on a game or whatever that she was doing playing Roblox. Thought he was just putting blocks together like Minecraft. Ended up seeing his mom's on the corner screen of the ad saying, you know what she's up to. So she got real upset. He was like, "Mommy," and she had to come and look at it, and she was shocked.
She was like,
So-
Courtney, come look at this. Shit was so funny.
And so she she got a lawsuit out on Roblox, or like she threatened to put a lawsuit out on Roblox because she felt like her son didn't need to see that. So I kind of want to get your opinions on it.
I mean, to me, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. Like, here's the thing, man. If you got kids, man, just realize that everything you do, especially on the internet, gonna live on the internet like forever. So that's really my take on it. Like, you shouldn't have did this shit in the first place if you ain't want bruh to see it, you know?
No cap. No cap.
Yeah. If Kim Kardashian found out Saint like saw her doing her thing on Roblox, man,
That's some sick shit, though.
That is fucked up.
Especially
Yeah.
like that, because he young as hell, too. Like,
that's the thing. It's fucked up. Like I understand Kim Kardashian because it's like that's a kid ass game. Like
No cap. Like
It
that should
shouldn't
not be.
be.
It shouldn't have been on there. However, it was already out there. It's been years. We all know that she is famous off of sex tapes. Ray J put out a whole song called like "I Hit It First." You feel me? Like this is.
I hit it.
You feel me? Like this is known facts. So it's like, what can you really do? You know what I'm saying? It's at some point in time he was gonna grow up as an adult and find that shit out. You know,
Even if you gotta learn that shit as a kindergarten, it's
That's-
like
that's fine.
To be honest, when we gonna be real about Kim Kardashian?
Okay, what you mean?
What do you know Kim Kardashian to be famous for? I'm gonna ask everybody on this pod right here, particularly, what is Kim Kardashian famous for?
I mean, she has great fashions. Not playing. I mean, I think we already said it. Like we know what's going on. Like everybody knows.
The problem is, I feel like Kim Kardashian doesn't know, or she's trying to reimagine like her.
See, but
her
that's
portrayal. She's trying to be a lawyer. She's trying to get with like black news anchors. She over here chilling with Skeet. Got her kids like initials tatted on Skeet's neck.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That's crazy.
Bro.
I felt like that was crazy. I feel like that's crazy.
Wow.
That's a little too much.
Ain't even been a year yet.
It made me realize like Ye ain't crazy, man. Like
you hear me? Like nah, that's a little weird. That's a little weird.
Felt the vibes, and he was saying very early that this nigga's like really impeding on him, and it's weird. It's weird.
Yo, did y'all see that one video of this nigga Pete Davis? He was doing like a stand up at SNL, and he was like something like one of his friends' babies was teething, and he was like the baby came up and sucked on his finger, and he was like, but he did it good. I was like, what the fuck? Like what type of shit is that? Like you feel me? Like this nigga really said that shit on live television, and I was like, yo,
that's funny.
Like, you feel me? Like nigga, like you feel me? Like that shit. Like, bro, the nigga is weird, bro.
To be honest, I think Skeet's disgusting.
That shit is weird.
Like, anything Pete Davidson does or anything he puts out, I can't support. Like, you over here, like, highlighting how kids teething on your finger is similar to sucking your dick.
Like, I don't know.
Like, you a wild-ass fucking nigga. Like, you putting, like, your girlfriend's kids and issues on your neck knowing what's going on and knowing they still married? What type of nigga is you?
He not a nigga. That's the thing.
Yeah,
he is a nigga, though. To the general definition, it means an ignorant person. And when I think of Pete Davidson, I think he's a nigga. Like,
nah, but did y'all see that picture where he kind of look hella tan now? Like his skin got a lot darker than what it used to be.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy too. So maybe he trying to transform and trying to come over to the you know what I'm saying, Black Squad. He trying to come to the cookout, basically.
No, he ain't invited.
Nah.
You know that Kim Kardashian got the good spray tans. They got the white.
She known for that shit.
See, that's what she known for. She ain't known for the sex tape. She known for the spray tans. Come on now.
Nah, she known for a couple things. She known for
you got things. Kendall and Kylie that's really white.
No cap.
Acting like they got some color in them, like.
And then you want to know,
Rob Kardashian and all Kim Kardashian and all them, like Kylie and Kendall's different. They white.
You notice that all of them have babies by black guys.
Interesting. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit? Now they didn't. Now, like the only person that's still.
Do the dad got
is Kylie.
Do the dad got a kid? Like
what dad?
Let me see.
Caitlyn
Jenner.
I don't think.
Yeah.
He got a boyfriend.
What? Kylie and Kendall was his kids.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a boyfriend?
I don't know.
I don't know. Does this look like the Caitlyn Jenner podcast? I don't fucking know.
Nah, but I was saying like, yeah, that shit.
That nigga ain't. I ain't never seen that nigga with a dude.
I don't know.
I think he still like women.
He do. That's the weird part. So you gonna dress up as a woman and still like women?
All right, let's move on because I don't want to. We not getting canceled this episode. Fuck all that.
Hey,
yo, this episode.
Nah.
All right, on to the next topic, man.
Hey, yo.
Go ahead and introduce that shit, Matt.
Man, I guess everybody been talking about, your boy, somebody boy, it ain't my boy, fuck that nigga, but Elon Musk, man, he bought Twitter.
That's my boy.
Shit. Man,
Yes,
fuck
I
him.
fuck
sir.
with Elon. He
I
cool.
fuck with Elon. Elon's the one that's really pushing this culture forward and saying "fuck you" to the general sense of how everything's going. Like if I was to have his amount of money, I would do the exact same thing.
No bullshit. I completely agree with
Nah, I don't fuck with him.
that.
I don't fuck with him.
Explain that shit. Why don't you fuck with him, Matt?
I can't really say on this podcast because, like I said, I'm not trying to get canceled. But yeah, I don't fuck with him. So anyway, how do y'all feel about him buying Twitter? Do y'all feel like that shit impact like anything?
I honestly feel like Twitter is going to change for the better. It's going to turn into something. It's going to turn into something like where people could really like put out real ideas and not get censored. I feel like that. Like, so that's the only reason why I feel like what Rod is saying, like, I can agree to that, because that is pushing the conversation forward. Because if you think about what Twitter is a place that's like in the words of Elon Musk, it's the closest thing to a hive mind, like a community mind. That's where everybody goes to share ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's less censored and people are actually able to speak about real things, then you know what I'm saying, like I feel like that is beneficial to the community as a whole.
And I kind of want to get into what Elon Musk said, like when he bought Twitter. This was like April 26th. What he said, by free speech, I simply mean that which matches the law. I'm against censorship, and you know Facebook be doing censorship to him like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That goes far beyond the law. If people want less free speech, they will ask government to pass laws to that effect. Therefore, going beyond the law is contrary to the will of the people. So I feel like he's gonna have the opportunity where anyone can have to say what they want to say, like actual free speech.
Yeah.
Instead of like how Facebook, like if I say like some crazy shit, like I even noticed him in messaging, like my friend be messaging me sometimes wild shit like through Messenger, and he'll be like, oh, it don't go through, or like articles or something like that, it don't go through because it's automatically censored.
Yeah.
Or even if anything related to Black Lives Matter gets censored. Like I try to run an ad on Instagram about Black Lives Matter, and it wouldn't go through. So it's just like to that extent, I don't agree with it. And if Elon Musk is gonna do something different about that,
then hey, let him try it.
I love it. If you like it, I love it.
You feel me? Like I just feel like, you know, a lot of this shit that's going on, you feel me? Like people now nobody's really doing nothing about anything. So if somebody's gonna do something, and hey, as long as it's like not fucking up anything, like how much more fucked up can shit really get? You feel me? Like if somebody's trying to do something for the better, then shit.
Yeah, and the thing is about like my issue with Facebook is like they always try to portray like they have these top of the line scientists to fact check everything. Like every time like anything regarding news, they be like, "Oh, a fact checker."
But you know that
it's not no fucking fact checker.
Yeah, they're not real fact checkers. They already admitted that shit. They said that they're just like people with their own independent opinion. Like it's not really, that shit is not facts. They just be trying to censor what people are seeing and trying to cover this shit up. That shit crazy. Like, you know, if you post anything, if you post a video right now on Instagram or Facebook, and in the video you say anything about COVID, vaccines, anything about that, you know, they'll put the little COVID, the vaccination CDC thing at the bottom of your video automatically. Like, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, that means they listening to the videos and, like, putting the shit in there themselves. You feel me?
Yeah, YouTube do something similar to that, too. But, I mean, okay, I feel y'all. Like, if that's what Elon gonna do, if he gonna, you know, goddamn clean this shit up and actually have free speech, then, okay, that's what's up. But
I got another thing that Elon Musk put here. He put a poll out. He was like, free speech is essential to a functioning democracy. Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to the principle? And it was yes or no. And the amount of people that said yes was 29.6%, and the amount of people that said no is 70.4%.
Okay.
So majority of people on Twitter don't believe that Twitter is really adhering to free speech right now. So if he's gonna do something to change that, I'm definitely for it. Like,
But who's voting? Who's the people that voted on that? Is it the QAnon niggas? Is it the motherfucking alt right?
Nobody voted on it.
It's 2 million people that voted on this.
But who is those people? Because it could be them QAnon niggas that be believing in wild shit.
But voted on what? Because Elon Musk is not a politician.
But I'm saying these are the people that are on Twitter. Like, you have so many different types of people.
That's what I'm saying. And he bought Twitter.
You voted on the poll.
It seems like the idealistic to the community on Twitter.
Okay, well, like I said, we gonna see, man. Like I just, he might say he for free speech, but I'm sure that nigga done blocked somebody because they talk shit about Tesla. I'm sure that he probably gonna boost Tesla up and just to make sure he gonna keep going with these motherfucking these pump and dump schemes that he been doing and trying to raise the price for shit. Like, he gonna make himself look good. Like,
and when I say wild shit on this podcast, it's just jokes. I want everybody to know that.
Nah, don't say that now.
How you gonna just throw that out there in the middle of anything and everything? This nigga is so hilarious. I swear. I just want to.
That's funny.
Like this shit is just all fun and games. So, anyways, moving on to the next topic. I don't know if it's that far away from the topic we're talking about because you said Elon Musk going to space and Mars. So it kind of got me really thinking my cerebral. I was like, are aliens real?
Maybe. I think so.
I don't know, man. I think it's possible. Like, I guess we really never gonna know until the motherfuckers touch down and fuck shit up.
See them.
Yeah, but where we?
How you know they're not there? Are they already here?
Maybe.
Who's an alien?
It could be a bunch of things. I seen a bunch of little animals that look weird.
Is Kim Kardashian an alien?
Baby.
Kim Kardashian might be an alien, low key.
Kim Kardashian, she did move up pretty quick.
I'm saying though. I don't know. She looked kind of real on that tape though, but I don't know.
Is it Kim Kardashian or her mom? Her mom might be the alien.
Her mom.
She low key the source.
Damn. She motherfucking E.T.
She got with a transgender dude.
All right. Anyway.
She got with a lawyer.
All right.
He said, okay.
She got OJ the Juice, man.
Wait, she was fucking with OJ?
Man, that's what they was saying who one of her daughters might be.
Oh, you talking about OJ, that OJ the Juice man. I thought you was talking about Jew man.
OJ Simpson, the one that her husband fought for?
I was about to say, if Kris Jenner was fucking OJ the Juice man, that shit would be the fucking most legendary shit.
I think, what's that bitch name? Betty Crocker?
Low key, who she fucking name might be OJ the Juice Man twin. What's the nigga name? Corey?
I thought the nigga name was OJ. I don't know.
I don't know, but
So how you feel? Do you feel like aliens are actually here for real, in real life?
What you think?
Nah. Unless it's Chris or goddamn Kim, or it got to be somebody that's up. I feel like no aliens. Aliens, if they are here, they not gonna just be living on some regular people shit. They got to be the up niggas. They got to be a billionaire already. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, you know how sick it'd be to come from a different planet and come back here broke.
Motherfucking New York City rats all in your apartment and shit, crazy.
They got the aluminum foil on their head, talking about, man, the end is coming.
Crazy shit.
And niggas just looking at them weird when they really right.
Right, for real. The funny thing is, they gonna be the ones that bring it. They gonna bring the end when
I
they
ain't
come
gonna
back.
lie. I feel like at the end of the day, whenever that shit happen. But you got to think about it like this: out of all the fucking planets and stars and universes and galaxies and shit in the whole solar system and the whole universe, you telling me we the only intelligent species?
Right.
That shit don't even sound right for real.
It sound right to me.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just being arrogant if you say that. It gotta be something.
It gotta be something.
It has to be.
It's the universe is just really too vast. All the way out to the Andromeda and the that, like all of that shit. It's just you telling me there's nobody else out there. Nigga, it's
Why can't we be the smartest one?
What you mean?
Why can't we be the smartest galaxy in the entire
Because
universe?
nigga, we can't even.
Universes.
We can't even. We haven't even mastered space travel. We still on. We're still a single planet species.
What are you talking about? We got satellites in different
nigga. I'm talking
universes
about
and shit like that already.
We don't know. We got satellites, but we don't live.
We got
in
Hubble.
these places. We don't live. We can't space travel. Like we can't go past the outer ring of the atmosphere. That's all.
The Milky Way.
Like nigga, we can't travel there. We can't get in a spaceship and get there. We can't go land on Mars yet. We gotta build the technology up.
Whole time aliens send the asteroids this way. They probably the ones that's goddamn sending the asteroids and shit because they know how to do it.
Why do we want to go somewhere? What's wrong with here?
Nothing.
Nigga, there's nothing wrong with here, but what's wrong with exploring what's wrong with exploring too?
Yeah.
Like if it takes years of your life away just to go look at another rock, I might as well just stay here.
But it's
get a family.
It's the other way. It's the other way around. You're gonna be the one that's here for a long time. Like in space you age slower. So
real?
yeah, like so all right, so boom. If we all the same age that we is right now, if I go out there for 5 years and I come back, y'all gonna be like old as fuck, and I'm gonna be like 5 years older than I am right now. I'm gonna be like 30. You feel me? Like 28.
Shit.
Like for real, look that shit up, bro.
Man, this nigga watched too many movies.
No, look that shit up.
I don't know what he talking about.
No, because you gotta think about it.
If you go away for 5 years and you come back,
go look.
You're gonna be 5 years later.
Go look at time dilation, bro. That shit is real, bro.
I don't know.
That is something that's actually
What in
real.
the Star Trek? What in the Star Wars is this nigga talking about? I mean, you might be right though. I don't know.
I'm telling y'all the truth.
Like, so you saying you can go out into space and get younger?
No, I'm just saying.
But you can get older though.
No, you age slower.
How does that make sense?
You age slower because you got to think about it in terms of light years. In terms of light years are way faster than the year that is on Earth. So you age a lot. Like y'all age a lot faster on Earth. Go look it up, bro. Go look it up. It's facts.
I don't know. I'm kind of trying to wrap my brain around it, but we're gonna move on just so we can research this shit, come back to it. But I guess the next thing we want to motherfucker discuss is this nigga Colin Kaepernick. Bruh told us, man, the NFL is slavery, man. Like this shit is
out his mouth.
Out of his mouth, he said the shit was, you know what I'm saying, shit was down bad, but he's still trying to get in this motherfucker. So how y'all feel about that? Like, should he even be still trying to pursue that?
It's about money, man. It's about money in his image, for real.
His image shouldn't be wanting to join the slave owners who he say they are, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's where the money part comes in. Because you gotta think about it. He been training this whole time just to get back into the NFL to make sure he's ready. So like,
that's the thing. Is like, why are you still training for it? Like, you're not coming back.
You need that break. I heard that.
The thing is, like, you not coming back. It don't matter how much you train.
I heard the team was looking at him though.
That nigga, like, they literally had a whole practice and everything, and he pretty much bailed.
Damn.
So it's just like, I can't believe that Colin Kaepernick really wants to join the league. He wants to join the league to his own terms. He wants his own rules. This dude here just be like, sometimes I even get to the point where I'm just like, when it comes down to the point where he talks about like why he did what he did, I feel like he was always very quiet. And I feel like he had to get a whole team behind him to explain why he did what he did.
Yeah, his girl was talking more than him. Nessa. I'm like, goddamn, you can't say nothing, nigga.
I mean,
exactly.
So what was the reason?
If like only thing you did was put your fucking knee down and then say blah blah blah, and it's just like it's a trendy topic, just like Black Lives Matter. How like it was so big, but like we realized today that a bunch of the people on the top, they just bought homes for themselves, and they made wealth for themselves.
Yep, I seen that.
So it's just like, are you not of the same lineage of that? Like I don't really know. It don't seem like you're really speaking up for anybody. Only time like I hear Colin Kaepernick speak up, A lot of times it seems like it's for himself. He wants to throw a fucking football around. I don't hear him speaking up about like to black issues like a lot of the time. Like he's not being a full figure. Like this dude's not MLK or anybody.
No cap.
So it's just kind of like
He's just a regular nigga that play
what?
football.
Exactly. It's like just because you put your fucking knee down, it's like Nike gave you some shoes. You got to check. So what is it now?
But you know what
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like to answer your question, Skeezy, like that's probably why because you asked why he did that shit. That's probably why, because he was like, nigga, I'm just a regular man. Like, I don't. Yeah, I made a statement, but I can't. Like I really can't lead no movement or whatever. I feel like that's really what it was. Because he fell the fuck back.
Y'all think he did it to like get more money out of this situation?
Man, I can't be the only one saying wild claims out here.
What you mean? That's your thoughts. I'm not thinking wild.
Like I feel like a lot of times I'm the only one that like goes out of the box. And
you want me to be like, fuck that nigga, he can go eat a
dick. What you mean?
It be feeling like, man, like I ain't trying to be the only one out there. Like I can't be the only one with this opinion.
But you are though. What you mean? This is your opinion. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna be mad at us for not having the same opinion?
All right, it's jokes. Haha.
I feel like there's some people out here that might have your same opinion. Me personally, I just feel like he did that shit for the money. Maybe.
I mean, he did get that settlement of however many million.
Feel me? Like I didn't see him on a couple commercials and couple things, So hey.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, so share your wild opinions. Like, what you feel like? Why you feel like your shit is wild? Like, why do you feel like you like out the box right now?
I mean, the popular opinion is support for Colin Kaepernick and what he's done for the movement.
What did he do but kneel?
Yo, that's literally my point.
That's what.
What the hell did this nigga do but kneel?
That's my point too.
I don't see much change or anything that he's really pushing forward other than his own income. Like every time it comes out, it seems like it's always what he want to do. Like if that's what you want to do, be a political figure, stop talking about throwing a football to me.
Yeah.
Like don't talk about like how you want to still play football for the people that you call slave owners. That's my point.
That's crazy. And it's crazy that he did that because, I mean, he didn't lie. People made comparisons for the NFL being on some slave master type shit for a minute. So it's like, he ain't lied, but he still ran back. So it's like, what's his real intentions? We see it now.
That's my point. It's like, what is his real intentions? It doesn't seem like it's very, like, true to the cause. Because there's still the same issues in the league.
I told you, he wanted some money. That's what I'm saying.
But like, you still want to go play football for them white people. Why? What was the point of you kneeling in the first place? I don't know.
I don't know. When did he first start kneeling? Was it like after somebody got killed or something? I don't know.
No, it was just. I think it was like the coach told him if he kneels, then he gonna get fined or some shit like that, and he was just like, "Fuck what y'all talking about, I'm gonna kneel anyway," and he did that shit and got fired.
Damn. Well, I don't know. Maybe I feel like it was for the money. I feel like
because it was like during the national anthem. And it was like if you kneel, then you disrespecting America.
Disrespecting America.
Right. Tell me about it. Talk about disrespect. How about being disrespected by America? But let's move on, man. Let's keep on.
The niggas who built this shit talking about like we disrespected them
for free.
And they talk about when it comes to reparation, but like, well, I got a little black in me. I got 2%.
Right. Now you don't, nigga.
Like, what are you talking about, man?
I ain't getting shit. I mean, we ain't get shit either. They never gonna do reparations like in the form that we want. Yeah. It's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like they love to throw on a melting pot and to give the gays and all these different type of groups all the money in the world. Like I heard about this one story in California. Literally, if you gay or some shit, they give you $900 stipend.
Go to fuck it.
Like, what are you talking about?
They was doing that for women too, though. I heard they was doing that for black women, and I can't remember what state, but they was giving them like a $600 a month assistance, like just for being a black woman with children or something like that. Don't quote me, but they They doing a little something.
And what about our community? We still struggling for books, proper education. They got critical race theory going through like loops because black people can't even like talk about themselves without white children feeling so bad.
No
What's the
bullshit.
problem here?
No bullshit. You heard that they tried to erase slavery out of Texas and shit? Out the history books? Like, they tried to make it
Damn.
seem like they was basically saying, like, oh, yeah, it's illegal for them to talk about slavery because it's offensive to the white kids. Like what Ross said.
Man,
That showed that, like, look that shit up. That shit is facts. That shit crazy.
how you gonna erase 230 years? That shit is stupid.
All right, let's switch gears.
Yeah,
Cause that shit just getting me a little upset.
Yeah, I'm about to get tight.
Like,
All right, go ahead.
you know what's something that'll get me real grind my gears?
What's that?
Like this Ben Simmons shit.
Oh yeah.
This nigga saw his home team lose in the finals, got swept by Jason Tatum. This dude was like, I got a mental block that could cause back injury.
Man, if you don't get the
Hey,
fuck on.
yo, for real. Like, yo, you see when he was sitting on the side of the court with that rainbow colored ass jacket? I was like, man, look at this, man. You just watching these niggas get spanked.
Whooped on. I mean, I feel like would he have even made a difference though? I feel like them niggas was just gonna lose.
Maybe. Ben
No.
Simmons is pretty nice.
Not for real. I mean, clearly not. This nigga don't want to get on the court for something because his back hurt. Like, man, if you don't get the fuck on.
No bullshit.
I've been seeing everywhere that Ben Simmons did the biggest heist in NBA history.
Finesse guy.
Like he been sitting down, begging all the celebrity woman, and he don't barely play any games. He ain't won one title. Like this dude look like Zion out here. Like what is he doing?
He having fun with that shit. What you mean?
For real. I ain't gonna lie. He not the biggest heist because Gilbert Arenas got like hundreds of millions from the Wizards just because he brought that gun and they released him. So he kept getting paid for like 10 years off that shit. So he did the biggest heist, but in recent history, Ben Simmons running it up on these niggas.
No cap, he running it up.
I ain't never had a mental issue. It's like, man, my back hurt from this.
And
like I had a headache and be like, oh man, like I got a little tightness. I cannot bounce this basketball.
No, but imagine having a mental illness for multiple years and you got all this money. Nigga, go to therapy.
No cap.
Fuck is your problem, nigga? Like, you talking about your back now? You could have been going to therapy. You could have been going to physical therapy. Like, come on, dog.
How about don't accept the check?
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Like, he over there suing, like, teams that he's not getting properly compensated for what his, whatever he signed. It's just like, bro, you didn't play a game, though. Like, how are you over here suing teams about, like, money that you're owed? And you didn't play a single game that year.
Hey, get your check back, man.
Like, what are you doing? Like, he's still trying to sue the 76ers. Like, what? I'm very confused. Like, all these sports athletes today just seem real soft.
Nah, don't put that on everybody. He is. Everybody ain't soft out here. But yeah, I mean, shit. Get your money, black man. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And get in therapy or something. Nigga, get your back checked out.
Black, white man.
What you mean? He ain't black?
He mixed.
All right, I'll take it back. All right, anyway. Don't sue them niggas. Get your back checked out, nigga. Fuck ass. Bro.
No bullshit. Get your back fixed.
For real. Nah, that shit is crazy though. I mean, you done talked about it multiple times. Like Ben Simmons, he been sitting out for so long. You said he was bullshitting. At this point, I was sticking up for him, but at this point, I'm like, nah, dog. Like, you gonna have to.
It's too late.
How are you gonna watch Durant struggle like that?
I don't know.
Like you went, like I mean, all that time talking about the team.
It is Durant.
It was Kyrie.
Like,
man, this dude was just sitting on the bench, just like clapping it up and just be like, y'all really getting worked out here by Jason Tatum.
He only one person, so it's like, you feel me? If they got KD and Kyrie Irving on the same team and them niggas ain't doing nothing.
They got Andre Drummond, they got Blake Griffin.
Oh no,
They real stacked. And like to say that he wouldn't make a difference, that's not true.
But who
I
gonna
feel
lead?
like I
Ben
feel like
Simmons would have made a difference in that series.
he would have made a difference, yeah. But I'm saying like not that much of a difference, my nigga. Like what, nigga? Did you hear the team you just named off? They got like a bunch of great players already individually in their own
I
self.
named off Boston with Jason Tatum.
I fuck with Jason Tatum,
Jalen Brown, Hart. Like
All right. So if we're gonna say
nigga
that
Williams.
the conversation got to be like Jason Tatum, one of the greatest basketball players of today.
Maybe.
not necessarily. We ain't
No,
gotta
if
say that.
that's what we're saying right now. Like you said, look who we're naming off. Look who I just named off on the Brooklyn Nets team. Who probably look at themselves as possible Hall of Famers in the future.
Who?
KD and Kyrie Irving are definitely Hall of Fame,
Oh,
like Hall
of
of Famers.
course. Yeah. Andre Drummond washed.
Should
Blake
they
Griffin
be?
You know what I'm
washed.
saying? Yeah, KD is a Hall of Famer, bro. That nigga's a Hall of Famer.
Without question.
And that Charles
And
Barkley,
Kyrie
all that
Irving.
talk that Charles Barkley been saying about him backpacking.
I don't give a fuck about what Charles Barkley is talking about. KD is one of the best shooters in the league, bro. That if you look at that nigga repertoire, that nigga's a Hall of Famer for sure, bro.
But he couldn't
So is
shoot against
Kyrie
Jason
Irving.
Tatum though.
Both of them. Jason Tatum is still a young athlete. You know what I'm saying? He's still trying
That's my
like
point.
make a splash out here.
And he splashed on him, right?
Yeah, he be
So
splashing this shit.
so someone who's that far in their career, I don't think LeBron would have let Jason Tatum splash on him like how he did.
Yeah, but you comparing a young player to a seasoned veteran.
No. If it was LeBron James on that team, I guarantee Boston wouldn't have came through.
Nah, LeBron not playing that shit. Most definitely. That's my man. That nigga not
If
playing none of that
LeBron
shit.
James had Kyrie Irving, Andre Drummond, Blake Griffin on the team, would he have not won?
3 of them niggas.
That nigga would have won.
He
Two
won
of them
with
niggas
Kyrie Irving only.
2 of them niggas washed though.
That's my point. It's like people always try to like give all this hype up to like certain players. Like for what? Like we saw what LeBron did though.
Who? No, there's no leader. Between it got to be either KD or Kyrie, but who leading?
So Charles Barkley was right then by saying he's on the bus. He's not leading the
No.
bus.
Exactly.
Nah.
That's literally what Charles Barkley's point was.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. KD,
So it's not fuck Charles Barkley then.
I didn't say fuck Charles Barkley.
You did just say fuck Charles Barkley.
No, I didn't. What I'm saying is KD has never been the point guard. He's not a point guard. He's not the person that runs the offense. He's the type of person that if you run in a good offense that he's a key player. You know what I'm saying? Like you need him. He could stretch the floor and he play good defense. And that nigga could go in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Like he's an all around talent. Now Kyrie Irving as the point guard, he needs to get on top of his shit. And he needs to do what he needs to do as a point guard and run a efficient offense. You feel me? That's the only way the whole thing is going to click. Even without what's the name? You know? Oh wait, he not on that team. But like, if he does what he's supposed to do, if he does what he's supposed to do as a point guard, then the whole team is going to fall into place. It's just all about assists and stretching the floor and spacing. You feel me? Like that's really what it comes down to. And you got to crash the boards. And KD is also good for crashing the boards. That nigga got them long ass arms, bro. That nigga averages at least 5 rebounds a game.
And that's the
You
thing.
know what I'm saying?
Kyrie wasn't there to lead the team. Because
Yes,
why?
it-
Because he ain't won a vaccine.
Hey, that's that man's choice. I ain't take the vaccine either.
Shit, I ain't mad at you. Do what you got to do. But I mean, shit, like you
Mhm.
said, he wasn't there.
But you
Like-
know who did take the vaccine?
Who was that?
KD. And who has couple of championships on his belt? KD.
Kyrie got one.
He got
Yeah,
one.
he do.
But I'm not talking about Kyrie. I'm talking about KD.
Yeah.
The dude who left a championship caliber team like Golden State and went to another team to try to prove himself that he felt like he can do it. And it didn't work. They recruited Kyrie, they recruited Harden, they recruited Blake Griffin, they recruited Andre Drummond.
Stop mentioning them niggas like they
like-
fly.
Yo, I'm just getting to the point where it's just like KD's career is looking real bad at this point. He's not even looking like a top 10 player
What?
in the NBA at all. He's looking like a real back wagoner player.
All right, name
And
nine.
like some of these new players are looking way better.
Name 9
And
better
Job,
niggas.
you just saw Tatum like fucking swish on him. Like we just talked about how he was splashing.
That's one.
Ja Morant,
John Morant definitely cooking.
Jimmy Butler, Giannis.
All right.
Like there's a lot of players that's playing way better than KD right now. What are we talking about?
That was 4. I ain't gonna have you name 9, but okay.
I can name 9 though.
That was just 4 though.
All right, let's go into it. Steph Curry, Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
You you just saying shit now.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
don't
get
know
the
about
10.
Tyler Hero.
You can't get the 10. I promise you can't get the 10. Just because they lost don't mean that nigga not fire. That's all I'm saying.
No cap.
They did get swept though. I understand where you're coming from,
Nah,
but
he's not top 10.
you didn't name.
You know who really been fucking up?
who was that?
Russell Westbrook.
Oh man.
All right, let's move to the next topic.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yo.
we're not about to switch this up to Russell Westbrook. Nah, like we like nah.
But you gotta
The-
admit, your man's just some butt cheek. He is some ass cake for breakfast.
Yeah, that shit looking bad for him, man.
Like he is
You
not
was
good,
just
bro.
sticking up with him for the last episode though. When I was calling Westbrook,
Who me?
was you
Nah.
not? You were saying that was one of your favorite players, Matt.
He is, but he's still
So
looking
don't
bad.
be sitting up here laughing like
He is
like,
looking bad.
that's
He is
one of
some
your
shit
favorite.
right now,
I was
though.
literally talking shit about Westbrook the entire episode. You was like, oh,
No, because I
Westbrook
feel like you're
had,
not.
like all his career been doing this. It's
No,
like,
you talked
did
about his
have
whole
a good career
career.
with OKC though.
Exactly.
He did have a really good career with OKC. But once he got on the Lakers, but
Trash.
It
Trash
wasn't just
can.
the Lakers though. There was plenty of other teams.
I forgot
Houston?
where else did he go? Where else did he go after the OKC?
Wasn't Westbrook in the Houston?
He was in Houston, then he went to the Wizards, then he went to
Trash.
the Lakers.
All teams.
3 of them garbage, straight ass. I remember all 3 of those teams saying like, "Oh yeah, Westbrook is not that. He not banging." Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
It's my what I said before and not right now though.
It's not.
When
the
I
same.
was sitting
This
there
is-
talking
this is
about
a big
Westbrook,
decline.
how
This is a way bigger decline. Look at the numbers, man. If you look at the numbers, you look at the field goal percentage, it's a way bigger decline.
this is what I mean, audience. When I be saying I'm right, like y'all can go back and look at the past episodes of what I said.
yeah, that nigga.
I'll let the audience
really good
decide.
career.
I feel like I'm God.
Like, but the last 3 teams, them shit's been some ass. And the Lakers, man, he be getting spanked on the Lakers. I don't be knowing what's up with Cuz. Like he be missing like shit.
I feel
Yeah.
like this is turned into a sports podcast. Let's switch gears and go ahead and go into, you already know it's called Love and Hate. So we're gonna go ahead and speak about a few albums that we really love or hate. There's no in between. So if you're not liking the full project or maybe like 1 or 2 or whatever, or most of the project, whatever you think, you're not gonna fuck with the album. But if you love the album, you gotta say love. So let's go here with my first album here. It's gonna be the project that recently dropped by Future. I Never Liked You.
Fire. Loved it.
Why though?
You said why?
Yeah. Why? What did you like about it?
Bro, it was really no skips on that jump. That shit was banging. Okay. It was, I ain't gonna lie, it's what you would expect from Future, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a quality song. It was a quality album. You know what I'm saying? They gave you everything that you was expected from Cuz. It was a good ass. You seen the image that he used for the cover photo?
Yeah, that shit hard. I fuck with
That shit was hard, bro. Like the whole album, all the way from, you know what I'm saying, the aesthetics of it, like did what it was supposed to do to me.
What'd you like about the cover? Why'd y'all think it's
Bro,
so hard?
the picture with nigga, it was just a hard picture. What you mean?
It's
Like that
just
nigga was in
fire,
an
like-
all burgundy suit with the burgundy eyes joint
with the
and
eye
I don't know
mask
what type.
on, like, come
You know what I'm
on,
saying? He
bro.
was in that bit cooling. That shit was
Like,
fire. Bro. It was a nice picture.
it just said to me like that nigga like not trying. Like, you gotta
He
pay
said, "I
attention
never
to shit.
cared. I never cared about you. I
I
mean, that
never
nigga
gave a
ended up going
fuck.
sleep."
Yeah, he was like, nigga, I was asleep. Oh, you want
You
this
feel
feature?
me?
You want this feature from me? I was asleep, nigga. Like what? Like, come on.
I never cared about you, nigga. I was in the Maybach sleeping and shit.
For real. Nah, I kind of agree with you though. Like, I liked it. I listened to it a couple times, man. A couple times too. The song that stood out to me on those listens was "Puffin' on Zooties." That's probably my favorite for right now. But he was talking his shit. He was definitely switching up flows and shit on this shit.
Yeah, he was. He was fucking it up, man.
Good beats, man. ATL Jacob was all over this motherfucker. Yeah, man. Fire album. What you think about it, right?
Well, I mean, I brought it up. What tracks you think, Skeezy?
Nah. It's your turn.
All right. I mean, I don't mind. I did think one of the standout tracks was "Puffin' on Zooties." Another standout track was the one with Drake and Tim's. Woo! Wait for you.
Oh yeah, that shit was fire.
When I heard that
was
shit,
definitely fire.
when I beat, I already knew Drake was coming on it.
Yeah, that shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought
I ain't
another
gonna cap.
stand up was I really like the track Holy Ghost.
Okay. What about I'm on one with Drake? I ain't
cool.
gonna lie.
Which
Some
one?
of these songs
It was cool.
mid. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these songs mid.
I didn't really. I mean, like it was cool. Like it was some cool tracks on here.
Yeah.
I mean, if I go into love and hate, because I don't think we're just talking about tracks that we love at this point. If I was to stick to our standard, I mean, this album was good and all. Like it's cool, but I had to go with hate.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna say hate too, just cause like I'm reading through the track. I was just saying like, oh, this shit fire, which it is, and I would definitely listen to it straight through. But that one with Kodak Black didn't hit me. The one with Drake, kind of mid. A couple of these songs kind of mid a little bit to me. And the one with Drake and Tim was straight to me. Like it wasn't like crazy, like out this world. So I'm gonna have to say hate too.
I don't know. I think I still fuck with that joint. I'ma still give it a love.
Okay, I respect that. All right, so go ahead, go with your first one.
Oh, I guess my first one would be the Travis Scott Rodeo.
Yeah, man.
You remember that joint? That joint came out. What was it, back in like 2014, 2015?
Yeah, I think it was 15.
Not the days before the rodeo, but rodeo.
Yeah,
it was rodeo, right?
Yeah, the action figure when he was on the action figure. On the
man, that shit was fire, bro. Like that sloppy toppy with the Migos.
Sloppy toppy. Yeah.
Actually, that was not rodeo.
Yes, it was. Sloppy Toppy was on.
That was days before rodeo.
Yeah, you're right.
Days before the rodeo. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one. My fault.
Okay.
Oh, that's different then.
That's a whole different tape.
Yeah. You got like that's why you gotta be clear. Like, am I grading rodeo or am I grading days before rodeo?
Yeah,
days before rodeo.
That's two totally different ratings right there.
So if I'm saying days before rodeo, I'm saying fire. But if I was to say rodeo,
yeah, that rodeo. I don't even remember. I didn't even know he had a joint named Rodeo.
Days Before Rodeo was literally like the mixtape before the album. Rodeo was the album.
I don't remember that joint. I probably named some songs. I probably remember a couple singles, but Days Before the Rodeo, yeah, that joint was banging. Like
Rodeo had like pornography on my this side, 3500.
Oh yeah,
Wasted,
I fuck with this side.
90210, Pray for Love with The Weeknd, Night Call, Sway Lee with Chief Keef, Piss on Your Grave, Antidote,
Nightcrawler,
Antidote, Impossible, Maria, I'm Drunk, Flying High.
I fuck with Maria, I'm Drunk.
I Can Tell, and Apple Pie.
Why Justin Bieber slide like that though?
Justin Bieber did slide.
Like that's probably the most sliding I ever heard him do. Either that or that.
What?
My Dark don't slide.
No, Maria, I'm Drunk. Yep.
Yo, that shit was fire, bro. I didn't expect that nigga to come on there like that. I was like, yeah, that shit was cranking out. I ain't even gonna lie.
yeah, he
I
never
don't
did
even
no
really
shit like
fuck
that.
with Justin Bieber too much though.
Hell no. The fuck? Fuck that
That
nigga.
nigga, I got that yummy, that shit, man. That shit be throwing me off.
I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker, that Peaches with Daniel Caesar, whoever the fuck is like his new single. That shit kind of hard. But anyway, Days Before Rodeo, man. I think you already said it. Like that shit is hard as fuck. No
Yeah,
skips.
that shit fire. So
Yeah,
what
no
y'all give it,
skips
a
on
love
Days
or a
Before
hit?
Rodeo. Yeah, that's love.
Yeah, I'm giving that a
That's a
love.
love.
Yeah,
That's one of
that's
my
love.
favorite projects from Travis Scott ever.
yeah, that's probably.
Yeah,
And
that nigga, he did his thing on that joint.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, go ahead, speak on it. Like, what song in particular? Like,
Nah,
I
I
guess
had
what
told you
was it?
the
The
sloppy
sloppy
toppy
toppy?
joint, the
Okay.
drugs you should try. You feel me? Like that. Like I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie, I don't remember the whole track list, but those are just two joints that really stand out to me right now.
Probably my favorite track is Backyard.
That's what I was about to say. Yep.
I like Basement Freestyle on this.
Mm-hmm.
Gray.
I love Great, man. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Quintana Part 2.
Mm-hmm. There's no
Yeah,
skips
that's
though.
been yeah. I mean, like, yeah, this shit was really hard.
Like literally
No
every
cap.
Skyfall
song.
with Young Thug was really good track.
I'm lit like a
Like,
big. Snapped on it.
that shit was he was snapping. Like, yeah, this entire project, he was like, I was like, man, this should have been an album.
Nah, low key it should have been Mama Cedar with Rich Homie and Young Thug back when they was doing they like rich gang
No
shit.
bullshit.
Like, come on, man.
See, like I remember these songs and shit. I just don't remember. I ain't remember. I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Even the bonus track, the back, like that shit was hard.
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm listening to it right now. Yep. I remember this shit. Was this Metro? Yeah, this Metro Boomin. Shout out Metro Boomin, man. Like that nigga, he made a soundtrack for like this 2015 type era, like 13, 14. Yeah, man. Shout out Travis Scott, Days Before Radio shit. But let me go ahead and get into my first joint. Let me go ahead and talk about Key Glock's Yellow Tape 2. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, that joint was fire.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would say that every single joint, but like that tape was definitely fire though.
I disagree. Like, I felt like it was.
You don't
kinda
hate
mid.
nothing.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I said that joint is a hit, cause like you feel me. Not all of the tracks is like you feel me, super duper fire, but that joint is still a good tape.
It's good, but I feel like I really liked the first Yellow Tape, but then this one it was kind of like mid to me for some reason. I don't know what it was. Like it just didn't hit the same as that first one. But how you feel about it, right?
Nah, go ahead, keep talking about it.
That's it. Like that. I mean, I just kind of said it. Like shit. That shit was kind of just mid. Like
Why you say that?
you know.
I don't understand.
I don't know what it was.
I don't want to
feel
hear you
like-
just didn't like it. Like, why didn't you like it?
I felt like he was like. I felt like it was kind of uninspired a little bit. I feel like he just kind of threw it out. Like it didn't fit together. Like I felt like it didn't have the same energy the first Yellow Tape had to me. The beats weren't the same. They weren't as good. Like the intro to Yellow Tape 1, 1997, like one of my favorite Key Glock songs. But the intro to this shit, like it didn't hit like that to me. And I feel like that's very important. Like that's one thing. Like I said, uninspired. Like beats wasn't hitting. Like it didn't connect with me. But so what about you then?
I definitely got to say that Yellow Tape was a lot harder than Yellow Tape 2.
Does that make Yellow Tape 2 trash to you, or like did you still like it?
I hate it.
Okay.
Go to fuck.
There's a
I'm
good amount of
just put it out
songs
there.
that like on this new track that he was adding to it, just like I just didn't fuck with.
You wasn't fucking with that shit.
Like it was cool, but it didn't hit me the same way Yellow Tape did. Like the same reasons that you had with the beats. Some of the like just the beats and the production, everything on Yellow Tape 1, it just felt like it was more time. It felt like he was going in the direction like it felt real Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
This shit just felt like Yellow Tape 2 sounded more like a mixtape. Like
Yeah.
I feel like if there's the songs you really want to release for the second installment of like something like a yellow tape, I don't know. I was surprised to be honest. Like I was surprised and really disappointed. It wasn't as many songs that was really highlights that I was like, oh, this is better than the past tape.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
totally
was
agree
saying.
with
Like
that.
now, all of the tracks are now all of the tracks are really good, like super duper duper fire or anything like that. But it's a cool little tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to say it, but I feel like maybe a lot of people are thinking it. Maybe it's because it's like Dolph influence in his career and not allowing a lot of times for Key Glock to release his projects.
I don't know, cause
And
the one he dropped right after Yellow Tape, Son of a Gun, was fire to me too though. Like it was the same year. Dropped it. The beats was fire. Like he was spitting on that shit. He was spitting harder on Son of a Gun to me. Like to me, but I don't know. You might be right though. So you think he was holding his music up or something?
he definitely was a lot like remember when Key Glock was over there smashing young Dolph cars and shit on Instagram?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was trying
I
to get
thought
his
that shit
shit
was a
released.
joke.
Maybe it was a joke, but a lot of times it seemed like he was always telling Young Dolph, release that shit, like drop it. And I just
I
felt like
heard,
Young Dolph got a little bit more quality control than Key Glock
I heard,
does.
I heard that Key Glock pulled up to that nigga joint and did that shit as a joke. And then Young Dolph was laughing about it. He made a post. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's some rich, it's some shit that rich niggas do or some shit like that."
That sound like exactly some shit Young Dolph would do some shit like that. But I mean, okay, look, Yellow Tape 2, right? Then Son of a Gun, I don't know if you heard that. Then they dropped Dumb and Dumber 2. Like that's three good tapes.
Dumb and Dumber 2 went stupid.
And then Yellow Tape 2 came out and it was like, so is it that he won't let him drop fire music, or is it that shit just wasn't fire? I don't know. Y'all tell me.
I don't know.
Well, let's go ahead and move on to the next joint. Go ahead with that, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my next pick, and that's Brandon Bakes by Maxo Cream.
Yeah, man. Shout out Maxo Cream, man. Shout out Houston, A Leaf and shit. I like this album a lot. I think I really haven't had a lot of time to sit with his most recent one, Weight of the World, but this one right here was really good. I think he just, in terms of like a Houston rapper, like what we think of him as, like we talking about like Pimp C or like Bun B or even Scarface, or, you know what I'm saying? People like that, Zero. Like he bring like a different type of flavor with this shit. So I'm gonna automatically say love with this album. You heard it, Skeezy?
Nah, I haven't heard that joint, so I'm gonna have to say hey. Only for the simple fact that I ain't hear it. I really fuck with Maxwell Cream though. I just don't really listen to bro that much.
Man, he crud though.
Yeah, I fuck with him. He cool. I fuck with that Roaches. That's on fire.
Yeah, yep. That was a single off that shit. That shit did go hard.
Man, I was surprised. I was like, you ain't gonna just say love off that?
Nah, ain't the object of the shit is like all if it's no skips.
Nah, you've been saying love to everything else though.
But I've heard everything else. I never heard this shit before.
Okay.
Okay, how you feel about it though, Rod? Brandon Banks, Travis Scott is on here, Meg Thee Stallion on here, Schoolboy Q, Ferg.
Yeah, I'm looking at the track list right now. There's a lot of good tracks on this one. I feel like this is one of the better projects he had. And yeah, this particular part, I'm gonna go ahead and say love.
Okay, okay. Any particular reason why? Like, did it hit you different? You said it was like one of his better ones.
Yeah, I think this was one of his better ones, and it came across like exactly how he wanted with the storytelling. Like I feel like he's a very great storyteller.
Yeah,
And with some of those songs like Meet Again, and then kind of how he gets into like what he's trying to tell people with like eight figures. And then he even had songs with like his brother. The song's called Brothers, ironically, KCG, Josh. It was a very dope song. He had songs like Still. This was a really good project. I really did fuck with this project. Even Bassinet was really good to me.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So let's go ahead and go into the next one. Skeezy, what's your next one?
My next one was "Sorry for the Wait" 2 by Lil Wayne.
Sorry for the wait too. Yeah, I was just looking at that track list. Like, I feel like this. I don't know exactly when this shit dropped, but
That was the one that he dropped when he was beefing with Birdman.
shit,
And
that could have been.
he went off No Type, the Coco beat, the Hot Nigga beat, the Let a Nigga Try Me beat. Like he went off for a couple shits.
I was about to say, you said beefing with Birdman. That could have been a long time, like a long period of years, though.
Nah, it was right before. It was around that time when he was trying to drop the Carter 6.
Okay.
And all that shit was going on with that lawsuit. And then he had dropped Sorry for the Wait 2 because he couldn't drop Carter 6. And then that's when I guess them niggas had made up and shit. And he let them drop that shit.
Yeah, this was in 2021.
Was
hold
it?
on. No,
Sorry.
never mind. I don't know who this dude is.
some other nigga. Little
Yeah,
Wayne.
I looked it up. His name is called Lil Wealthy. He dropped Sorry for the Wait too.
If you don't get out of here, clout chasing, nigga.
No bullshit. Talking about some Lil Wolfie.
Nah, but to me, I really don't remember listening to this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, based on the beats, I mean, I can kind of hear Lil Wayne on Hot Nigga. I can hear Lil Wayne on Try Me, but I gotta hear it just to like make sure. Like,
Yeah, he went in for I ain't gonna lie, he jolly cranked that shit up.
I see he did Priest with Young Dolph as well. Go ahead, Rod.
Nah, keep going.
No, I'm just reading through. It looked like he did Junk of Love, Hot Nigga, like he said, like No Type. I mean, I don't know. I would have to hear it. And we know Lil Wayne is classic for doing them, you know what I'm saying, tapes with other people beats and killing them. I can't remember if he killed it or not. So I gotta say hate off top.
Yeah, it's hate for me.
Yeah.
Hate for me,
I'm
big
give it a
dog.
love.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Cause I didn't hear this shit at all.
Yeah. So
I can't tell you one song on this and that I remember. And that's not what usual Lil Wayne tapes or music. At least I can tell you one song that was a standout or everybody was talking about.
So let's talk
But
about.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not in a loop with Lil Wayne in these recent days. But
Nah, that was an older tape.
So let's talk about Lil Wayne since we still here, man. Let's talk about Lil Wayne's Carter 6 because I feel I'm kind of interested to hear what people think about it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was pretty cool. What y'all think about Carter 6?
I ain't gonna lie, I think that joint was a little mid.
Why is that? Because I felt like it was some old shit on there that he probably should have never put out.
I feel like the reason why I say is mad because this nigga Birdman held up his production. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't get to produce the tape like he wanted to. So because of all of that shit that went on, so in return we got like a hastily put together last minute type of project. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, versus where if like this nigga had all of the time in the world to work on that shit and really craft that bitch out and put the songs that he really wanted to put on there, I feel like that shit would have been a lot better.
How you feel about that song with Triple X?
I mean, that joint was cool. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, again, that was some last minute shit because if you remember, that was already after X had died and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I just kind of felt like that was something he threw on there last minute. Like, because honestly, if you think about it, if Lil Wayne put out the Carter 6 when he was supposed to put out the Carter 6, Lil XXX would have never even been on that shit.
Hell no.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, we got a wish-washy ass, have last minute ass tape. So, but you know, like, it wasn't really his fault. It was more so Birdman holding up progress and shit, fucking up the production up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all said the card is 6, right?
5.
Yeah.
It's 5.
5. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
talking
looking
about
at the
the
Carter
5?
6. I was like, there is no Carter 6. I was looking up everywhere. I'm like, there ain't no Carter 6.
The Carter 6.
I think I was.
I'm like, what is y'all talking about the entire time?
I thought he dropped.
I'm like, y'all were debating shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, when did he drop Carter 6? Like, this last project was Carter 5.
6 yet?
No.
Damn, I don't know then. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm talking about the Carter 5.
Yeah, it's 5. That's what I was thinking about Barter 6 with Thug when he dropped
the deluxe of Carter 5.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what I was. All right, yeah, nah. Well,
Yeah,
I
The
yeah,
mean,
deluxe
yeah,
has the
nah.
triple X and all that kind
The
of stuff.
Carter 5, it could have been done. It could have been done better.
yeah. I agree. A lot of it sounded old as hell. But some of the like the uproar shit with Swiss Beats, that shit go hard to me. Like it's a single and like it's kind of meant to be a single and shit, but I feel like that shit was hard as fuck. But otherwise, I can really lead the rest of the album, so it's gonna be a hate for me.
It's gonna be
Yep.
a hate for me too.
Yep. Definitely a hate for me.
All right, next up.
I know at the end of the day, Lil Wayne is still a legend though. I just feel like he a little bit out of his times. You know what I'm saying? Like I was I was
Yeah.
watching a recent interview with him. He was basically saying like, you know, the way that he be trying to stay relevant is that he keep up with all the new trends and shit. He be trying to do all the new trends, and I feel like honestly that's what kind of fucked him up in a way. You know what I'm saying? They pulled him away from what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you think about back when Wayne was running the game, like 2000 up to like 2010, like bruh,
He
he
was the
was he
trend.
was he he was putting out nothing but fire,
Yeah.
like
The be
nothing but
honest,
fire.
like I think when it comes down to Lil Wayne, I saw something more recently that was like it takes some weeks to even come out with sometimes songs
Yeah,
because he don't want to say the same thing twice.
yeah,
And I remember growing up, there was a very big flack coming towards Lil Wayne because he started repeating rhymes on
Damn.
his records, and
yeah.
a lot of people in the community for Lil Wayne was just like, man, he just saying the same shit over and over again. Like he said that in that past song.
Yeah.
So I felt like Lil Wayne saw that and was like, damn. He was like, I'm never gonna do that shit again for my fans. And I feel like that's what he's taking a little bit more time.
Yeah, and I think now that he's free, I guess he can take time now. Even though he shouldn't. He should be on niggas' necks right now, but I don't know.
The thing is, I feel like also this guy released so much music. So it's kind of to the point where it's just like I don't think he has much to say left.
Nigga done already talked about pussy in millions of ways. So it's
No bullshit.
like what else can he say about pussy? What else can he say
There's
about
nothing
lean?
else there. That's what I'm saying. It's just I feel like maybe it's just time for him to hang up the gloves. You know what I mean?
I
And
think it
hang
just really just need the right producer and the engineer to just like work with him.
Like
Um, I,
honestly, he should get inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame.
no, for sure. But like
Like he should be up there.
Rod, to your point, who else could he even work with? He done work with damn near everybody. Like,
I want to see him work with Tyler the Creator on the album.
yeah, you
I don't
did say
think
that.
that would. I don't think that happened too much.
You don't think so?
Does he have songs with Tyler the Creator?
One of his best songs and verses he ever dropped.
That's not one of his best verses ever. Stop it. But
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
he got Smuckers. He got one on like 3 of the last Tyler the Creator albums, I think.
Mm.
So I mean, it could be interesting, but
He said
I
one of the
think right
best.
now, Tyler the Creator is just like at the top of his game, and
Yeah,
anything,
Tyler the Creator been doing this thing.
any artist Tyler the Creator drop anything with is fire right now.
yeah, pretty much.
Like it don't matter. Like he's really like Pharrell back in the day. Like it don't matter who he's working with. He even worked with Master Cream and that shit sounded pretty like fire.
Yeah,
Like anybody Tyler Creator is producing for right now, they're coming out with grade A product. Like it don't matter. Like it's just Tyler the Creator is just like that much of a genius, and people gotta start giving him his respect.
please, man, y'all got to respect this man making beats and rapping. I ain't gonna say he the best rapper, but he definitely he put effort into his bars, and you got to
Yeah.
respect that.
He even made Pharrell hot on that track with Nico, that Nico album.
Oh, I still haven't heard that, but I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did, man.
Like that was the best track on that entire project.
Yeah. Oh, for real? Okay. Uzi, what about the Uzi one?
It wasn't Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
Like Uzi really like when it comes down to it, Uzi, he's cool, but he's not a great rapper.
So let's talk about him now. Let me bring him up for my Wait, didn't I just go? I think I just went. So go ahead with your next one, Rod.
All right, so the next one I'm gonna go with is actually this is my last one. Love Me Now by Tory Lanez.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't listen to that nigga, so I can't even speak on it. So it's automatic hate. And it's not because of the Meg Thee Stallion shit. I just don't fuck with that nigga.
Okay. I fuck with Tory Lanez. I just didn't hear the song, the album. So I'll just say hey.
This shit right here had She Told Me, had Drip Drip Drip, had Talk to Me, Flexible.
I fuck with Talk to Me.
Had Ferris Wheel, Trippie Redd, Cut Me Off, The Runoff, Miami with Gunna, Swing with P&B and Trey Songz, Keep in Touch with Bryson Tiller. I find it very hard to believe y'all didn't hear this album in 2018. Not one song, cause this is when he was really starting to blow up.
Nah, I didn't.
This is one of his most known albums.
Nah, I ain't hear that shit. I remember when Tory Lanez was first coming out and he was on a lot of early Meek Mill shit. He was cool, but in terms of his music, I never really bought in. Chicks Tape shit, I didn't buy in. Anything.
I feel like
Chicks Tape 5 was fire.
I feel like Tory Lanez is more of a single type of rapper. I know, when I think of Tory Lanez, I think of Say It, fucking Talk to Me, a couple other joints that he did. I ain't gonna lie.
That was literally on this album though.
Both of those two? You said both of those two?
Talk to Me was on this album.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I didn't hear the rest of the songs on the album.
You definitely did.
How you gonna tell the nigga what he heard?
I know, you heard these songs.
Moving on. Let's move on. Just because niggas ain't heard your fave Tory shit don't mean, who cares?
These are the most popular Tory. I'm not even saying I'm the biggest Tory Lanez fan though. That's my point. It's these are just the shits that were on the radio a hell of a lot, and just in general.
Name them off.
They were played. They were played literally everywhere.
I don't think I was listening to Tory Lanez, bro.
Yeah, that shit not even my vibe.
I feel like I don't know. Well, oh well. If you ain't hear it, you ain't hear it.
I'm not going to hear it. I ain't gonna hear that shit. I ain't gonna lie. You got another one for us, Skeezy?
Nah, the other one was my last one. I could try to think of one off the top of my head.
I'm gonna say you the time. Let me just go ahead and bring this shit up then. Since we just talked about Uzi, let me bring up his not his most recent album, but the one before that, his biggest joint. What was that joint called? Oh, Love Is Rage 2 by Lil Uzi.
I did not fuck with that shit.
No?
No, that's when he started getting I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with EXO, Toy Life, and a couple other joints. I'm alright, so I ain't gonna say I don't fuck with the music. I fuck with Uzi, I fuck with the music. What I don't fuck with is that devil shit he be doing, them upside down crosses and that 666 shit. I don't fuck with that shit that he be doing. You feel me? That's the only reason I say nah, I ain't even really listen to that whole. You feel me?
What about you, Matt?
I fuck
love
with
that
this
shit, huh?
Hell yeah. I'm sitting here damn. I mean, yeah, he do be doing that devil shit, the dark shit, but I kind of look past it. Not even. I don't know.
You like that Pharrell Williams song, Neon Guts?
Now to see, you brought that shit up. No, I don't. I feel like that shit was kind of mid. Nah, you know what?
What was the song?
Neon Guts with Pharrell.
It was okay.
Yeah, I think it was okay. The beat was just kind of strange to me. How you feel about it, right?
I just played a little bit of it, and I'm like, man, this shit's so hard.
What? You think so?
It's probably one of my favorite Lil Uzi verse albums.
The whole album, yeah, for sure. I don't know.
You know what?
There's no skips on this to me.
I fuck with 20 Minutes. That shit's
man,
fire.
That's my favorite Uzi song.
Yeah, there's no skips. This is I'm not even gonna cap. Love Is Rage 2 is Lil Uzi Vert's best album.
For sure. Dark Queen.
What was the one that he made when he first came out?
Was it Lil Uzi Vert versus the World?
I'm not counting mixtapes either. I'm talking about albums, but I'm putting it out there.
Oh well, whatever that project that he dropped with You Was Right, P's and Q's, Money Longer, like that early shit that he did.
Oh yeah,
That's I still listen to that shit to this day. You feel me? I listen to that more than Love is Rage too.
that was Lil Uzi Vert versus the World. That was his second one. But yeah, that
Yeah,
one was
I
pretty good
fuck with
too
that
though.
shit. That shit
Yeah,
like that shit was cranking like 7 a.m. All of that shit, bro. Like that whole tape was fire. I listen
yeah,
to that more than Love is Rage too.
yeah. I remember when that first one had first came out, Love Is Rage. Like, oh my god, like that's
That shit
when
was thumping too.
for sure, for sure. Everything really was, you know what I'm saying, going hard to me until actually I don't think he got no trash projects to me though. I will
Nah, he
say,
not a trash. He not a trash artist.
yeah,
He just
I,
be on that weird shit.
yeah. So you really like take that shit into account, like he really be on some devil shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
I gotta say one of the best projects though from Lil Uzi though might be 1017 versus the World.
Oh shit! I forgot about dog. I used to bump that shit all the time. I forgot about that shit, bro. Gucci Mane was on there, wasn't he? Yeah, he was on the whole tape, right?
Yeah, that was literally them together.
Yo, I'm about to listen to that shit after we get off of here, bro. Change
What y'all
my
thought about
phone.
that tape that he dropped with Future?
Love it.
Mid.
I
I
really
think it
fuck with
was
that shit.
mad. The only song that was really good on there was Too Much Sauce.
It came and went.
Wait, too much sauce. What you talking about?
Yeah, got too much sauce.
That song from
Too
like
much.
2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he talking about either.
Oh, y'all never heard that song?
No, we
Yeah.
heard it, but it's not from that what you think.
Yeah, that's a single from like 2014. You talking about
Yeah.
Pluto
Oh,
versus Pluto
You
X
off.
Black Baby Pluto?
yeah. That was like a whole little EP, little, or
Nah,
was that just one song?
him and Future dropped a whole album like 2020. The shit you talking
Oh,
about was like 2016.
yeah. I don't really listen to
That was on
Uzi that
DJ
much.
Esco shit.
Okay, yeah, DJ Esco, hell yeah. That song hard though. That song is hard.
Yeah, that song crank.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that might have been on ET.
yep, it was on ET. Yep,
That's
hell yeah,
so it was DJ Esco shit.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But it was mostly
Oh, I
Future.
thought that was like an exclusive Lil Uzi Future type project.
Nah,
Nah, that was DJ Esco shit.
No, I.
but yeah, man, let's go ahead and get this shit wrapped up, man. We done been on here long enough, giving the people what they want, man. So let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. This has been the Friends. Oh, should we do highlights right quick?
Yeah, go ahead and holler.
Man, let me highlight, man. I've been listening to this artist named Autumn from Louisiana. He's super dope. He kind of part of that like new, like if you think Yeet, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Yeet before, but he kind of in like that kind of wave. But Autumn, I feel like he doper than Yeet. But he got this song called One Way off of his new album that's real dope. So go check that joint out. Which I got.
You said what's jump?
It's called One Way by Autumn.
I don't think I heard of that before.
Yeah, Autumn. He like a I can't really explain him, but he kind of like a. You ever heard of Yeet before?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, he kind of in that same type of like vibe.
I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with like I say only really fuck with like one song by you.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Yeet, but I feel like Autumn was kind of doing a little bit before him, and like yeah, I like Autumn shit a little bit better. But go ahead with your
You
highlights.
heard about that nigga Jaleel, who like a buff ass dancing nigga, but that nigga voice sound like Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
You know what I'm
Jaleel.
talking about?
He from Chicago?
I don't know where the fuck that nigga from.
Jalil. Nah, I ain't heard of him before.
I
Oh no,
have
that's
no
not the
idea
nigga I
where
was
that
thinking
nigga's
about.
from.
This
I
is
just
his
know that
highlight, so I'm gonna let him rock.
Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't gonna put no opinion.
Wait, that's
You
who
said
you
what
want to
happened?
highlight?
Nah, I ain't highlighting Jaleel.
No, I wasn't highlighting them. I was just
Okay.
I was just bringing them up.
Yeah. Well, so what you want to highlight this week though?
Me?
Yeah.
Shit, I want to highlight myself. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Skeezy Black. You already know what's going on. Nigga, chicken nugget for president.
I don't know what that means, but the people gonna know what that means if they listen to your shit. So for sure. All right, man. Rob, what you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and highlight Lucky Daye, Falling in Love with Joyce Wrice.
Oh, I love that record. Great record.
And that was on his Table for Two album.
Yeah. She also put that shit on her album too. I think it's called like Overgrown or some shit like that. So yeah, go run that shit up. Go listen to Autumn One Way. Go listen to Skeezy Black. Everything, all his shit. We're gonna put a shit in the description and all that shit for you guys.
Tap in.
Yes, sir. So man, this has been the Friends Podcast, man. Thank you for listening once again, and we about to get up out of here. Peace out.
Peace.
All right.